because Aaron Rodgers is our quarterback. The New York Jets are not lying to you when they tell you they love Zach Wilson.
This defense is not going to give up more than 20 points a game. Zach, can you be 3 points better?
This isn't just a heartbreaking moment. This is a catastrophic event that just ripped through the heart of every New York Jets fan. And you have to understand the gravity of what happened on Monday Night Football. This was not any other ordinary New York Jets football season. We were witnessing a resurrection in New York, a revival of a career of a man called Aaron Rodgers, a man who reinvented himself in the concrete jungle after bidding farewell to the good old folks at Green Bay. The transition wasn't just geographical, ladies and gentlemen. It was metaphorical, spiritual even. We saw Aaron Rodgers adapting, evolving, harmonizing with the young players on the roster. Seeing Aaron Rodgers and Sauce Gardner bonding in real life is still one of the most amazing things. This was more than a football season. It was a narrative of redemption, a story of renewed vigor and potential legendary tales waiting to be written. But here we are in a landscape where hopes are sky high, the stakes are even higher, and the football gods, they are unforgiving. We watched as Aaron Rodgers went down, not just as a player, but a phenom who carried the weight of the city's hopes and dreams of those who found refuge in Aaron Rodgers. The landscape of the division ranking has been altered slightly, but I'm here to give the New York Jets fans legitimate, real hope. The very machine of this football New York Jets season may be a little bent, but it ain't broken. Let us not bury the Jets just yet, because in adversity, champions find a way to rise, to defy the odds, to say, not today. What's next for the Jets? That's the million-dollar question. The battlefield is devoid of a general, but the team has warriors, young and old, hungry and fierce, united in a singular vision, a championship. It's a long road ahead, a path funneled with challenges, but remember, in football, as in life, it ain't over till it's over. So here we are. Let's talk about the big man, Zach Wilson, a quarterback who now has the most potent cocktail of opportunity, mentorship, and frankly, an undeniable pressure breathing down his neck. I know of all the doubters that are out there, but let's just press the pause button on that narrative for a second and look at the facts. Zach Wilson isn't stepping onto the field as an inexperienced rookie. This is a guy who had the privilege, the golden opportunity to shadow none other than Aaron Rodgers, one of the greats of the game, a man with a football brain that operates on a level that is nothing short of genius. That kind of mentorship, that's not something you can buy, it's invaluable. I am sure Aaron Rodgers has rubbed off on Zach Wilson in some form, in some fashion, and pause. Now, Robert Saleh, a man who knows football inside and out, has placed his bet firmly on Zach Wilson. And of course, we all know he has no choice, but you heard it here first. There isn't a shadow of doubt in Saleh's mind that Wilson is the man for the job. We saw flashes of what this young man can do in that electrifying face-off against the Buffalo Bills. Zach Wilson had a passer rating of 81.4, put up 140 passing yards, gave us a touchdown, and a completion rating of 66.7. It's not the best in the world, of course, but it's not the worst. And he showed the kind of grit that you want to see in a leader, someone who is ready to steer the ship through the stormy waters. But here's where it gets interesting. The Jets are not just a one-man show. This isn't just about Zach Wilson. This is about a team, a unit that has shown signs of legitimate Super Bowl strength, a running game that can bulldoze defenses anchored by the juggernaut duo of Breece Hall and Dalvin Cook. I'm not a huge fan of Nathaniel Hackett, but he definitely has the tools and weaponry to put together a legitimate offensive strategy to best help Zach Wilson and the team. He has a very large role to play in molding an offense that plays to Zach Wilson's strengths. And let's not forget the spiritual guide in this journey, a mentor who might be sidelined, but is far from being out of the picture. Look, Aaron Rodgers isn't dead. Let me tell you guys right here, right now. Zach Wilson is still going to be able to lean on Aaron Rodgers. Robert Saleh will lean on Aaron Rodgers. He may not be the starting quarterback, but he is still part of the team. And that message should not be lost. Aaron Rodgers remains a guiding force, a wealth of experience and wisdom that the entire team can draw upon as they continue through this season. This is where strategy meets heart, where wisdom meets youthful experience. If the Jets play their cards right, if they borrow from the winning playbooks of teams like the 49ers, we might just witness a young Phoenix rising from the ashes, leading a team hungrier than ever to break the chains of a playoff drought that has lasted far too long. All in all, I'm here to tell you all, do not sleep on the Jets. This is a team that showed tenacity, a fighting spirit, and a will of steel as they initiated the season last year with a 5-2 record. The ground shook beneath them, but they ended on a 7-10 note, a testament to their fighting spirit, a proclamation that they are not here to bow down to the gigantic presence that loom in their division. This Jets team still has a top 3 defense in the National Football League, still has Breece Hall, still has Dalvin Cook, still has Garrett Wilson, along with other weapons. I still believe the New York Jets can easily win this division. If you don't believe me, let's just talk facts. On the first note, New York Jets just beat the Bills. All right? Tired of the whole Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, we're the Bills. All of a sudden, we're the Super Bowl champions every single year. No, the NFL is tired of this fake Bills lock in as contenders every year BS. We don't believe in the Bills. No one does. Jets move on. We have the Dolphins, and they came out swinging, showcasing a dominance that sent shivers down the spine of their opponent. But despite all the great things that they've shown recently, let's not forget that they have a starting quarterback in Tua Tagovailoa that has a history of not staying healthy. And their backup options are not beautiful at all. Their defense definitely still has a little bit of weak points, and their offensive line isn't the greatest at all. There is definitely a world where the New York Jets are still, even with Zach Wilson, better than the Miami Dolphins. And then there's the New England Patriots. I really don't want to harp on this for far too long. Matt Jones, you're going to play well, I guess, sure. The defense is going to be steady. It's going to be awesome, but there is nothing that the Patriots do offensively that can remotely threaten the Jets defense. The AFC East is still properly wrapped up beautifully for the New York Jets. It's just going to take a legitimate soul search to keep every piece together, that even through the hard games, the New York Jets stick together, and even through the amazing wins and victories, the Jets do not lose sight on the main goal and still stick together. This is still going to be a fun season for the New York Jets. I'm legitimately excited. I think they still have a legit shot of proving a lot of people wrong. That defense is a Super Bowl defense. There are players on their offense that could potentially wear a gold jacket one day. And the leadership of Robert Saleh ignoring the record, I think it is one of the best displays to lead a franchise. But I need to hear it from the fans in New York. I need to hear it from the fans that have been rocking with the Jets their whole life. What do you think in the comments? Let us know. Let me hear your complaints. Let me hear your stories. Like, comment, and subscribe.